Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 114. On today's episode, we're going to be giving you our match preview to the Barcelona versus Real Betis game. Luckily, Barcelona is going to be playing at home. This is how the La Liga table is looking right now. Let me share my screen real quick, guys. As you can see right now, Real Madrid just scored right now. Well, dang, bro. Like we're Real Madrid, we're just tied. But guys, remember I post a link on Twitter at Kool-Aid Podcast 10. Anytime you guys want to join, always feel free and welcome to. Let me introduce my co-hosts for today, Alex and Alvaro.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
All right, guys. Dang, I really hope that Real Madrid were gonna drop points today as well, but it was like very unlikely. As you can see, they just scored. They just scored. In midweek, both Barcelona and Real Madrid they dropped points, guys. Barcelona dropped points against Rayo Vallecano, and Real Madrid dropped points against Girona. So that performance in midweek, I would say, it was very disappointing. We did make a match reaction on that. Barcelona's performance wasn't good at all, and it's just like the sensation has been like that, like good throughout the entire season. Like a performance that hasn't been good. We've just been getting over the line. We've been crawling to the La Liga title. But this weekend we're facing against Real Betis. They're in sixth place. As you can see, the last 5 games they've only have one win in the last 5. They're not in the greatest run of form, but neither are we. But we need to do a lot better, guys. How are you feeling ahead of the game? Are you guys feeling confident after that midweek performance, or do you guys feel like, hey, this could be another points dropped, more
I,
points dropped?
I honestly feel confident. There's no reason we shouldn't win. I know Real Betis are in a good place in the league right now. They're in sixth place, and they've honestly been playing well all season. But I think we have the better team, and I think we have the upper hand regardless. I think we should win, and I feel confident. It doesn't matter that our last results weren't great. We just gotta look forward, and we just gotta get the result we need. Simple as that. It's imperative that we win. We need to secure the league already. And yeah, we gotta go in their full confidence. We're getting important players today like Christensen and Dembele, which are
Yeah,
players that we've missed dearly. And we'll see. I mean, I don't know that Dembele will start or Christensen, but whether they come off, whether they come on later in the game or something like that, it doesn't really matter. We just gotta go there and go with the desire to win. I think we'll be good.
I mean, we see Betis has never been the easiest opponent. They're a good team, and past 5 games, past 10 games, past 15 games, that's irrelevant in in the in the matchup. It doesn't really matter what the team is or whatever. Betis has always scored up good against Barca. They gotta play well. They're at home. They're healthier. They get much needed help up front with Dembele, whether he comes off the bench, like you said, or he starts, or he plays 50 minutes, 60 minutes, 10 minutes. He's going to be a boost on the offense. That team has missed his presence. We'll see if he's able to actually play today or if they want to rest him for another match.
okay.
They need to win today. They cannot fall down to
Yeah,
single digits.
yeah, exactly.
in La Liga.
We cannot drop points. We need it. We need this win. We need 4 wins out of the next 6. I believe how many games are left out of the next 7 games. So we have some leeway, but we don't have that much. And we want to finish the season
And
strong.
look,
We
four
don't want
out
to
of six, it should be extremely doable for Barca. So
exactly extremely doable, especially like most of the home games they're going to be at home. So let's get the job done. But guys, as you can see in the squad list, both Usman Dembele and Christensen are back. That is huge news. These are as well as Sergio Busquets. Sergio Busquets wasn't playing against Rayo Vallecano in midweek due to the suspension, but he's back. And hopefully we can get our gala, our starting 11, all back and fit, and we can see that more often. Just because like our best lineup, we haven't been able to see that like throughout the entire season so far. Um, but now moving on to the predicted squad lineup. So let me just pull up my screen right now. Let me just do that, and then we'll get started. There we go. As you can see, guys, this is my predicted lineup. I don't believe that Usman Dembele is going to slot right in, but I do believe Christensen is going to slot right in. He's a player who hasn't been that or hasn't been out for that long. And plus, on top of that, you're playing as a center back. Center backs at the top level, they have a very different requirement than wingers. And I think this is our strongest lineup so far, like throughout the entire season. We haven't been able to see it that much so far. And I believe this is our best starting lineup. Well, what do you guys think? Would you guys start Christensen, or would you guys do something different?
Yeah, I think Christian could be good to start. We might see Araujo way more mobile on the ball. He might be way more active than Christensen. Christensen might be that last man. Who knows? We'll see. Um, Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if he comes off the bench, maybe after like minute 60 or so. But he could very well be starting on 2 minutes 60 and then get a good
Yeah,
rest. I don't think Dembele starts. I will be shocked if he starts.
yeah,
We might
exactly.
see,
I
we
don't
might
believe
see
that
him
Dembele
play like
starts.
15, 20 minutes today, maybe get like 60 minutes next game. The Barca has to be very, very careful with Dembele. He's been healthier in recent times, but he's been injury plagued all of his career with Barca. You can't just
Yeah,
risk to put him in 60 minutes after he's
no,
been out for so long. So.
yeah. And on top of that, like the issue with Ousmane Dembele is that his contract, I believe it expires next summer. So he's now going on to the final year of his contract. And he was doing really good. Like Barcelona were like saying like, "Yo, we're gonna get this guy a new contract and everything." But
No,
then that injury
he
happened.
was arguably in the best shape of his Barca career
Yeah,
before
exactly.
getting injured.
Uh
So
huh. And on top of that, we have to keep in mind that the injury that Ousmane Dembele was supposed to be out for was supposed to be like out for like a month or something
yeah.
like that. He was out for 3, leading on to 4. He was injured in January, the end of January, and now we haven't been able to see him. And we're reaching May. So he's been out for like most of the second half of the season, and he's been a huge miss, because he's so good on the 1v1. He's our best player in the 1v1, and we've desperately missed that. And hopefully we can see some minutes of him back in the Barcelona shirt today. Alex, thoughts?
I mean, what can I say? I've been a huge fan of Dembele, and it's been unfortunate. We've criticized him before in the past. I
Mm-hmm.
know that we've had our issues with him, but we all know how important he is to squad, and I've missed him dearly. It's been a real shame that we haven't been able to use him in matches where we feel our offense lack and against teams that have used low block. But unfortunately, it is what it is, and I really hope that he can pick up his form again and get back well from the injury, right? But
Yeah.
come back in strong, and that he can do what he's been known to do and what he can help us with. Because again, it's a player that we've missed dearly, and who doesn't want to see one of
And I
our
might be getting a little ahead of myself here, but if he's able to finish all the season healthy and have a good off season, it's gonna be tough for Barca to see what they do with the wingers because right now we have 4 or 5 wingers. That Xavi,
Well, I actually wanted to discuss that. Like I wanted to discuss our transfer window because that relates to our performances. But continue. Sorry for interrupting.
no. I mean, Xavi has already said that he wants. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. That he wants another striker, maybe a backup striker to Lewandowski. I will be surprised if they didn't go after another winger. Ferran Torres is inconsistent. Fati has been extremely underwhelming. So you have Rafinha and Dembele. We both know they can't play together at the same time. So they should we should be expecting at least a decent winger to come in. What does that mean for Dembele's minutes? What does that mean for Rafinha minutes? What does that mean for Ferran and Fati?
Yeah.
It's a lot of question marks. So.
Wow, guys, look at that right there. Look at that right there. How do Barcelona lose?
Yo, Rayo Egan owns us, bro. You know what it is to tie and lose to them in the same season, then?
Oh my god, bro. Elche just put
That's
4
crazy.
past them.
That's
Elche just put
crazy.
four past them. And what do? We
That
lose.
that means Edge is better than us, bro.
Oh my god. That's actually embarrassing.
Alch is the biggest team in Spain.
All right, guys. Match prediction before we round off the episode.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I know I keep saying 2-0, but I think today's gonna be a 3-0
I
game. We're
I
gonna
agree.
dominate.
I think 2-0. I think 2-0.
But I will say 3-0 today. Lewandowski scores and Dembele scores. And Lewandowski breaks Dembele's goal.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say 2-0 because I don't know the state of our offense even with Dembele has not been good, and Dembele won't play the full game. So I will say 2-0 and a clean sheet because Christensen's back. Ter Stegen has been good for the
Okay.
most part. So.
Okay. I'm gonna go for I'm gonna be conservative. I'm gonna go 1-0.
Okay.
I'm gonna think that this is a game where Barcelona missed a ton of chances.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm completely wrong, and Barcelona just absolutely demolish Real Betis. And let's pray it's a win. But guys, that was it for tonight's episode. Remember, guys, I post a link on Twitter at Quality Podcast 10. Always feel free to join. But guys, like, subscribe, and comment. Comment down below. Do you agree or disagree with anything that you said? And we'll catch you guys on the next episode.